So what we're making today is a little bit of a grilled sweet potato steak with a maple pecan butter. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about it. So we have some sweet potatoes wrapped up in aluminum foil. Pretty easy, right? Poke a couple holes in them, wrap them in aluminum foil, and we're gonna throw them on the grill. We'll show you that in a second. I'm gonna talk about this deliciousness of this maple pecan butter. So we already made it here, super easy to make. It's gonna be butter, maple syrup, pecans, a little salt, cayenne, cinnamon, ground cinnamon. Mix it up in a pot. You can do it right on the grill, and we'll pour that on later. But first things first, I'm gonna talk about this. So this is a great side dish. You can go with a holiday meal, something on a weekend or a tailgate. The other cool thing you can do it if you have leftovers, or if you have, or if you want to cook this as a brunch, or even the night before. Throw in some sausages. Grill those off. We're gonna slice them up and put that in with this. It's gonna be an awesome brunch. This is a recipe right out of Chris Lilly's cookbook. Highly recommend this. So let's put these guys on the grill and get started. Two zone fire. I have a hot side and a void side. We're gonna put these sweet potatoes on the void side and let them cook for approximately an hour to an hour and 15 minutes. Just check them. And then what I'm also gonna do right now is grill off these sausages at the same time. So I put the sweet potatoes, the wrapped sweet potatoes, on the void side of the grill, away for indirect heat, away from the hot charcoal. We want to cook this at about 400 degrees. I also put the sausages on that we're gonna grill off now and then hold for later. And what I like to do with sausages, people have all different ways of cooking sausages. I kind of like to have them at a medium heat. A lot of people cook them over direct heat, and I feel like they tend to burst. I like to cook them over indirect heat, or at least a medium heat. So give it a try, see what you think. We'll come back later. Let's put the grill on. Okay, while the sweet potatoes and the sausages cook, I'm gonna put the lid on, keep the heat in. We'll check back in a few minutes for the sausages. There you go. All right, now the next step with our sweet potato steaks. So if you can remember the recipe, we had wrapped the sweet potatoes in aluminum foil, cooked them for about an hour and 15 minutes, right over indirect heat, right on the charcoal grill. We took them off, let them sit for about 30 minutes, and then we cut them into these steaks. And what we're just doing is grilling off both sides, adding some good grill marks, adding a little bit of smoke. Now what we're gonna do is just basically get ready to plate them. So there's two ways to do this dish. One is more of a dinner time side dish, which is just sweet potato steaks with a little of the maple pecan butter. Or what we're gonna show you right here is a great kind of, if there are leftovers, or if you wanna make it for a brunch, or even make it the night before, put it in the oven. We're gonna add some sausage, a good, breakfast sausage, an andouille sausage, whatever you're looking for would be a great thing. And what we're just gonna do is plate up some of these sweet potatoes. I'm gonna put them in here. All right, so we have the sweet potato steaks with a little bit of the sausage. And now what we're gonna do is we had warmed up a little of the maple pecan butter. Look at that, look at that goodness, look at that. All right, what we're just gonna do is scoop that over the top. And you could plate it, but I actually think serving it in the cast iron skillet right on the table is great presentation, super easy, and pretty amazing dish. It's gonna have that sweet potato, little the crunch of the pecans, and then if you're adding the sausage as kind of a breakfast dish or a brunch dish, or an anytime dish, a little bit of that sweet or spicy. Hot, and look at that, beautiful.
So if you love this video, hit the subscribe button. And for more great grilling ideas, go to grilling.com.